Cognitive dissonance of a narcissist, a projection of contradictions. Narcissistic Personality Disorder, NPD, is characterised by an inflated self-image, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy. One of the most challenging aspects of dealing with someone who has NPD is the stark contrast between their public persona and their private actions, a phenomenon often driven by cognitive dissonance. To maintain their self-image, narcissists frequently resort to projection, blaming others for their own flaws and behaviours. Public image, a carefully crafted facade. Narcissists are masters of creating a facade. On social media, they may post inspirational quotes, spiritual reflections, or messages about personal growth and stability. These posts aim to construct an image of virtue, responsibility, and enlightenment. To outsiders, they appear as someone who has life figured out, grounded in faith, focused on family, and thriving in their personal and professional life. This carefully curated image is often at odds with their actions, particularly in private. However, instead of addressing their own inconsistencies, they project them onto others, using deflection and manipulation to avoid accountability. The obsession with control, stalking and smear campaigns. One troubling behaviour that emerges in some narcissists is an obsessive need to control how others perceive their ex-partner. This control often manifests through online stalking and smear campaigns. For instance, your ex may spend an inordinate amount of time monitoring your online activity, scrutinising your social media, and checking who you interact with. If you form new connections or friendships, they might go so far as to contact those people, making baseless claims such as, "You are mentally unstable," "You are still in a relationship with them," "You are dishonest or manipulative." These attempts are designed to undermine your reputation and isolate you from potential support networks. By painting you in a negative light, they seek to control the narrative and ensure they remain the hero or victim in the eyes of others. This obsessive behaviour often stems from a deep fear of losing influence over your life and how others perceive you. Projection, accusing you of their own behaviours. A hallmark of narcissistic behaviour is projection. In this case, your ex-accusations that you are unstable or dishonest are likely a reflection of their own internal struggles. They project these traits onto you to protect their own self-image and deflect from their actions. By doing so, they avoid confronting the reality of their behaviours, choosing instead to make you the scapegoat. How narcissists justify their behaviour. To reconcile the cognitive dissonance between their public image and their private obsession with stalking and control, narcissists employ several strategies. Rewriting the story. They create narratives that justify their intrusive behaviour. For example, they might convince themselves that they are protecting others from you or that they have a moral duty to expose you, seeking validation from their audience. Narcissists often use their curated social media persona to gain sympathy and support. By portraying themselves as a victim of your supposed instability, they rally others to their side, reinforcing their delusions. Minimizing empathy. Their lack of genuine empathy enables them to justify harmful actions, such as interfering with your relationships or spreading false claims, without considering the emotional toll on you. The emotional impact on you. Being on the receiving end of these behaviours can be overwhelming. It's not just the false accusations or the intrusive stalking, it's the effort to control how others see you that can feel suffocating and unfair. You may find yourself constantly defending your character or feeling mistrusted by people influenced by their narrative. Moving forward, how to protect yourself. Set strong boundaries. Block them from accessing your social media profiles and take precautions to ensure your online presence is secure. Limit the information you share publicly to reduce opportunities for stalking. Document their behaviour. Keep a record of incidents where they interfere in your personal or professional life. If they contact your friends or colleagues with false claims, document those interactions as well. This evidence can be crucial if legal action is required. Inform your network. Let the people you interact with know about the situation, especially those your ex may contact. Explain the pattern of their behaviour and ask for discretion regarding any information they share with your ex. Focus on living authentically. The best way to counter their narrative is to live with integrity. While they focus on controlling perceptions, your consistent actions and behaviour will speak for themselves over time. Seek professional support. Narcissistic behaviour can be emotionally draining. A therapist or counsellor can help you process these experiences, build resilience, and develop strategies for dealing with their actions. The cognitive dissonance of a narcissist is a survival mechanism, allowing them to maintain a polished public persona while engaging in behaviours that contradict it. In the case of stalking and smear campaigns, their need to control your narrative reflects their own insecurities and fear of losing influence. While you cannot change their behaviour, you can take steps to protect yourself and your reputation. By setting boundaries, focusing on your truth, and surrounding yourself with supportive people, you can rise above their attempts to control and manipulate. Remember, their obsession with you says more about them than it does about you.